So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world. Jeddah, one of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca. One of the biggest ports in the region, and now host to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at a topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, and Jen completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, and Valtteri Bottas, Mick Schumacher, Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, and Ricciardo, Button, Tsunoda, Sebastian Vettel, and Guan Yu Zhou, Albon, Stroll, Latifi, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one. A bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions will affect the lifespan of the tyres. Like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Jenson is in the pits. Jenson in the pits.
Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
A reliable car, that was the most important factor here. This was a real battle of attrition, and you could tell those at the front were trying to find a balance between running their outright pace and taking care of the car to reach the end.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. Been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Chen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So let's discuss that. Who would you say is a contender for your driver of the day?
Guan Yu drove my driver of the day. I was impressed by his strong performance throughout the event.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. The Drivers' team moved to the top of the table. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who made further progress up the table. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.